The Freedom of Information Act, I believe, is one of the most important tools for not just journalists, but you, the public, to utilize. Tony Blair, when he was asked or interviewed by a mainstream journalist, what are your biggest regrets during your reign of power? And I'm sure everyone here can pick at least 5. And he chose to use the Freedom of Information Act as his biggest regret. So to me, that's utilizing a tool, not just because he doesn't like it, of course, but it shows that him trying to implement a tool that gives more transparency to you, the public, it's incredibly important that you all take advantage of it before it goes, because I think I have a feeling that this particular legislation is on its last knees. So please don't wait for anyone else to put in requests to try and gain information, because it's incredibly important. Now, at Restore Britain, headed by Rupert Lowe, which I'm sure many of you know, we've been working very closely to try and investigate a bit more about digital IDs and the workings within government, the civil service, and various avenues to try and uncover information. And the main tool we do use is the Freedom of Information Act. And we've discovered very few things, well, a lot of things, lots of stone walls as well, because they really don't like us prodding and asking questions. But one of them is that the infrastructure for digital ID is being funded not just in Britain, but also abroad for other countries. So it's used as a kind of build the infrastructure abroad, like Bosnia and Georgia, build the infrastructure there, get ministers to sort of tweak a few things, and then after that can point it and say, look, it works abroad, it does its job, so they can fine tune it back at home. And we found that it was £3.8 million was being funneled via the UN, the United Nations. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Agenda 2030 as well, which is another thing. So we're slowly trying to prod at the government, at various sectors, and turning this into parliamentary questions too for Rupert Lowe to ask within Parliament. It's incredibly important. He recently sent a letter to Keir Starmer saying we are going to reject this digital ID infrastructure, and he's managed to get over 45 MPs from cross parties to also sign it. We'd very much like to encourage Reform to try and sign it as well. I'm not trying to, make any beef here, but it would be nice to see just party politics to be put down and to move forward. So it's very important.